SHTF is Michael from Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today's video is about leadership during SHTF and some random thoughts, I think. So, leadership is going to be very important in an SHTF scenario for your group, your mag, your tribe, your team, family. So, you're going to need a strong leader or leaders, depending on how you guys decide to, within your group, structure your leadership. You're going to need at least, you could have one strong leader, you could have a leadership council, a group of people. You can't have just, I guess you could have everybody voting on everything, but that's just kind of crazy, depending on how many people you have, of course, too, because you're not going to be able to pull everybody off of, watch duty and all their tasks and stuff like that, and have them all meet and discuss and deliberate and all that stuff and come to some decisions. One leader also, maybe good, maybe bad, depending on your situation and how you guys have things set up. You don't want Mr. or Mrs. Dictator. Also, though, you want the people to have some say. So I think it'd be a good idea to have like a leadership council with each family represented by one person. That way, each family has a say in what's going on, and the family can discuss within their group where they want to go, certain topics, decisions, directions, stuff like that. And then that representative can input to the group, and then the group council, the council can decide, aka vote on what's going to go on. But then you got to think, do we need a majority? Do we need the vote to be unanimous? What? Also, it may apply to different situations. Like if you're vetting somebody to come into the fold, into your group, then maybe you should make it unanimous. Because if somebody may just have the feeling and just kind of read those people or that person and just know that, they're not going to be a good fit. So you probably want to have something like that unanimous. But you're going to need strong leaders. You're also going to need followers. And your leaders need to have the ability to humble themselves and be followers sometimes also. Because, for one thing, you're not just going to have, one leader making all the decisions about, like me, for example, if I was a leader of a group. I'm not going to make all the decisions on gardening or medical or comms or stuff like that, because those aren't my specific areas of expertise. I may know about them, I may know a lot about them. I would be like the tactical guy. I would be the defensive guy. I'd be in charge of security forces, stuff like that, patrolling, sending out foraging patrols or observation patrols, setting up security plans, stuff like that. You need to have the experts in each field be kind of like the leader in that field and teach others so that they can grow their knowledge. And so you're not a single point failure. It's one thing in the military, you don't ever want a single point failure. You don't want to be the only guy or gal with the information or with the knowledge or with the ability. You want to train others as soon as possible, or cross-train, so that multiple people can do the same thing, at least to a decent extent. Because that single point failure goes down, gets killed, gets sick, gets injured, whatever. You don't want to be without that skill set, especially if it's one of the vital skill sets. And being a good leader is having the ability to be a good follower. Good leaders are groomed and grown and formed from listening and following other good leaders before them, thus being a follower. You don't want a bunch of people that are just followers, though, either, that don't have the ability to lead. You want some strong people. And I know that you may not have all the choices in the world who to choose from to pick the perfect group. You may end up with some people that are that you just end up with. But yeah, you need to have leaders in different areas, different categories, and maybe those would be the people making up the council. That's another way to do it. But it would be good to also representation from each family group, even if a family group isn't the master of a certain area. You need to have the people, your group, everybody needs to know that their say matters, that their feelings matter, their thoughts matter, their desires matter. Because we need to foster that. We need to empower people, and if people don't have the ability or any say in what's going on, then they feel they don't have any power. They don't have any representation. You know, that's what the revolution was fought about. You know, taxation without representation, amongst other things. But people need to know that they're heard and that they matter. So as a good leader, you need to foster that. You need to make sure that people know that they matter. Build them up. Train them. Give them responsibilities. Increasing difficulty of responsibilities so that they're always growing. That's what a good leader does. A good leader grows people, trains people, fosters people, all those things until basically that leader's not needed anymore because everybody can do all the tasks and run all the things. That's the best leader. The best leader is somebody that trains and leads himself out of a job because then he doesn't really have it, you know, they don't need him. But it's still good to have that person. I'm not saying do away with that person, of course, you know, but that should be the goal. Because if you have people that are all about being leaders and holding that information, hiding stuff, and that gives them power, that's not okay. You want a leader that disseminates all the information, that is transparent, and that is a leader based on their merits, not on power that they hold over others, not over information that only they have. That's not good. You run into people like that, either don't let them in your group or don't have them be leaders. Pick somebody else, even if they're a little less qualified. You want an honest person in there, or people in there. So yeah, leadership is very important. You need people to step up. And if you have the ability to do something, step up. Even if you're nervous about being a leader, or you don't feel that you're an awesome leader or anything like that, you can grow. As you're learning, you'll learn as you go. Another thing is each individual has their own motivating factors. People's motivating factors are different. Some people are motivated by wealth, gain, money, things. Some people are motivated by accolades, by like awards and stuff like that, recognition. Some people are motivated by time off, rewards with their family, family time. There's a lot of different motivating factors that people have. Moving up the chain, advancing. That's awards and advancing. That's two big things that they do in the military. And to reward people. But a good leader searches out and seeks what each individual under him or her is, what drives them, what's their drive, what motivates them. So yeah, leadership, very important. And there's a lot of good videos out there on leadership, a lot of good books. Read them, study them, become better leaders. Especially if you already have a mag, team, tribe, whatever, and you are that leader. Well, just because you're that leader doesn't mean you don't have room to grow. Always be growing, always be learning. Get those books, watch those videos, listen to those audio cassettes. Always strive to be better. Alright, on to some random thoughts. So, comments were made, like in one of my videos, good comments, this isn't a bad thing. About, I think it was a woman stated that she had the ability to, give me a couple potatoes, give me this, give me that, a couple little things, some broth, stuff like that, and I can feed, 2,500 people, whatever it was. That's great. That's a good ability to have. But because we prepare so we don't have to do that kind of thing as much. understandably, we will have to ration. We'll have to do more with less sometimes. Hopefully not. Hopefully you're prepared enough. You're growing your own calories, so your food storage is your backup, just in case of emergency use only. That's why we prep. Like I said, those abilities are very important. It's very good. Good on her. That is a very good skill to have. But do your preps. Get your food storage in order. Get your things in order so that you don't have to be in that position. Like I'm saying, it's a good ability to have, but hopefully you're not ever in that position. I hope I'm never in that position. Although at certain times, you may want to do some. Well, obviously you do rationing right off the bat, because you don't want people just horking down mass quantities of food. You'll have to have like the food locked up. Only a certain number of people, maybe council members, will have keys, whatever, trusted individuals, and then you'll have community meals. So that everybody, somebody's not just eating everybody else's food. Just a sec, I gotta pause. Alright, so yeah, the ability to do more with less is a very good skill to have in all things, not just food, water, just everything. And the ability to fix things, maintain things, keep things running and going for longer is a really good ability to have post-event. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to continue doing your preps, please. I just did a prepper burnout video, so try to avoid that. I think I gave some hints, tips, stuff like that to help you kind of avoid that maybe a little bit. But just do your best, keep your head up, and stay positive. Always be moving forward, learning new skills, please. Just trying to, I don't know if I'm helping people. I get some good responses. I think I'm getting through to some people out there, which is really good. Like I said, primarily I'm just doing this for fun. I really want to help others though. That's why I'm doing this. I hope I'm getting through to people. I hope I'm giving some, ideas, some thought processes, and helping people, learn and come to their own conclusion. Just think about things. I'm not trying to sit here and give you all the answers, tell you what to do and stuff. I just really hope to motivate you guys. And I'm so blessed with all my subscribers and all the people coming to the channel. I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful for you guys. I really care about you, and I hope you and your family's doing really well. I hope you're getting good work done in your preps. I hope you're feeling that awesome peace of mind that you get with preparedness. I hope you're having fun with it. I really hope you're having fun with it. This can be a lot of fun. You just got to find ways to turn it into being fun, to make it fun. So I want to just stay positive, and keep doing the things. So blessings to you and yours.